the bottom line is Michael fears me. And Michael, I know you're back there. I know you're back there listening. Hey, boo. He don't fear me. He's taking me down, man. He's taking me down. Hammer 2018 is mine. It's mine.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Wes Björnsson here, representing Country Crush. Welcome to the Grip, where we talk about arm wrestling, powerlifting, and strongman. Let's get into it. Hey, how's it going, guys? So WAL 406 is finally done, and the 400 series at large is finished. Now, we had some ups and downs, and I'm going to get into each match, as I always do. There will be timestamps below if you don't want to listen to my bullshit, my rambles. Feel free to subscribe, because I cover every large event like this, specifically the WAL so far. But now that that's finished, I'll probably pick up PALs, UALs, and so on and so forth. So like I said, feel free to subscribe. Before we get into the technicals of the actual arm wrestling matches, or my opinions on anything at all, I need to express how unhappy I am with the fucking streaming last night. At this point, I almost feel like they're fucking trolling us. Cause like, this is the finals. This is the one that fucking mattered. This is the one they could have charged a pay-per-view for, and we would have bought. So I sat down. As soon as it started, I sat down. My wife was tugging at my fucking sleeve for attention. I was like, go away, go do something else. WAL. So, my full attentions were here. I sat through the whole, 4-hour experience, and of those 4 hours, I might have got to see 45 minutes of arm wrestling. Bleacher Report stuttered and paused and skipped and streamed and reloaded 1,000 times. 1,000 times, probably. So, I just want to thoroughly voice my distaste for the lack of attention they gave to the stream all through the year. I mean, we had problems all year long, but this one specifically made me want to kill a baby with a tennis racket and eat it. Like, I was so I was so pissed. Anyway, moving past that, the production looked amazing. The set looked killer. They were at the TBS studio, so that automatically lended credence and kind of made me think that TBS is probably starting to pay attention to arm wrestling, which is good. If we can get on some kind of syndicated TV, that would be amazing. All the matches were pretty cool, except one, which we'll talk about. And the money, dude. $10,000 a final plus a hammer. That's pretty damn good money, yo. I don't think anybody's complaining about that. So all in all, WAL, I am thrilled as pig shit that you are back. You have really pushed and performed this year. And if you rewind to the beginning of the year, a lot of the arm wrestlers, a lot of us didn't trust you. But this year, you really, really did a number. So, I'm happy, and I hope you stick around in this capacity. Okay, guys, so you've listened to my bullshit. You've heard my opinions that Bleacher Report is a flaming bag of dog shit. And now we're going to get into the matches. Let's get started. Before we start, I wanted to mention Neil Pickup. Because that dude, that was the funniest bit of announcement I've ever seen. Neil Pickup is obviously a legend in the announcer field, but specifically today or yesterday, he was killing shit, man. He uses this one line, talking about an arm wrestler, and he goes, in the immortal words of my wife, "Is that as big as it gets?" And that shit fucking killed me. So good job, Neil Pickup. WL, you need to hire that dude. You need to bring him full time, man, because he was a blast. All right, guys, let's get on to the first match of the day. The first match is Dave Chafee versus Krasimir Kostanov. I hope I said your last name right. Fucking, Crazy Krasie. Let's get into it.
Close your hands. Go.
Underway we go. We are deep inside. Dave Chafee with an early.
Close your hands. Go.
Huge drive again from Chafee. This time the brakes go on, but nowhere near long enough. And that is an ominous sign for Krasimir Kostanov.
Close your hands.
Go. Position, and he starts a little differently there, but he's so low down. Couldn't get the brakes on Dave Chafee. What?
Okay, not that you need me to tell you, but Dave Chafee is a goddamn horse with 2 legs. And no human being has any business being as powerful as Dave Chafee. Dave's coming off that injury. I think it was like a shoulder compartment injury. I mean, he's lost visible size in his tricep, maybe a little bit in his forearm, which happens. Your muscles atrophy when you have an injury further up the chain. The ones below it just melt away and die. And even in that state, Dave Chafee was 5 leagues above Cressy, and that was impressive as all balls. Congrats, Dave Chafee. Cressy, man, maybe, I don't know, maybe you could have dumped back and tried for the outside, but no, but I don't think anybody's faulting you, because Dave Chafee is Dave Chafee. So, you know, it is what it is, man. Congratulations, Dave. I know that money's got to feel good. I don't know why the fuck they didn't stream your all's match, because both of these guys are legends. And they deserve to be on the fucking stream. What was it? Maybe it was a time constraint thing, because the thing did go on for fucking ever. But I don't know. Anyway, guys, that was that match. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's get on to the next one. Okay, so they tried a new thing for 406, and it's sort of a battle royale, a 4-way leading into a final situation. And they had quite a few of those. And instead of doing the best of 5, they do the best of 3. Cuts down on time a little bit. But the first one of those today is Jeff Hale versus Max Talbot.
Close your hands.
Go. So important, and underway we go! The Rays already know right off the start.
Close your hands.
Come on, that's fair.
Gotta come down a little bit. Close your hands. Go.
Underway we go, and that is a dominant hand and wrist. And Jeff Hale is in total control. Max now a fish on a line, and he's just been put in the frying pan. Wow.
Okay, so what happened? I know Max has been training. I know he's strong right now. And while it looks like he just gets completely outclassed, I think a little bit of that is probably mixed in with just levers. I'm a great, big, fat, tall guy. I'm 6'4". When I arm wrestle guys with shorter arms than me, like considerably shorter, I have to start quite a bit lower, and that puts me at a pretty shitty disadvantage, especially if I'm trying to flat wrist or go inside. Now, if I jump back, you know, I have the advantage there. So, I think Max probably should have played with that angle a little better. Drop down to the tricep, post it straight up, instead of just matching him flat wrist. Because when you have a smaller guy who's the same weight as you, it stands to reason he is more muscularly dense than you. And in this case, that's obvious. I mean, Jeff Hale is a little fucking ball of muscles. It's what I would have done. I would have tried to get on top and go really high and go on the outside. But I'm not taking anything away from Jeff. He was just a monster, and he proved it this time. All right, guys, let's get on to the next of those little mini super match things that they do. Okay, so next up we have Tom Holland versus Jamie Sheldon. Let's watch it.
Close your hands. Go.
Away we go! We are deep inside. Tom Holland has set the hook. He's so tight. He's super.
Close your thumbs.
Good situation right now for Tom Holland, but
Close your
can't
hands.
underestimate Sheldon. Oh, that's a big advantage on the hand and wrist, and a shake of the head from Holland tells the story. We are high, we are outside. It's all about the top roll, and he's hanging on to Sheldon's hand. Sheldon has lost hand control, and he's probably distance between his elbow and back there. Wow! Wow! That is a fast finish, and that is a dream start for the man from Great.
What do I think happened? I think Tom Holland was just strong as fuck today. I mean, Jamie played his game that he plays, and he played the one that he usually wins with. Sort of this dragged hook thing. Jamie went right to it, and Tom Holland was just better in that spot. Alright guys, let's get on to the next one. Okay, so the next match is Jeff Hale versus Tom Holland. It's the finals of that little mini round robin thing they tried. So let's go watch that.
Usually finds a way. Huge draw! Oh! Bounces off Jeff Hale, and I think he's got the pin. Wow, that was incredible. I didn't think that had gone down.
Close your hands. Go!
Huge hit! Oh! It's a second win for Holland. As deep as he does.
Close your hands.
And right now, the strap may give him that chance. This is better from the Hale raiser. He's driven in with the tricep, not getting excited there, but Tom Holland, despite the length of his arm, loves this position. He is happy there, he's contented, and he'll try to squeeze his way back into the match. This is about fatigue, and that is a very big win for Jeff Hale.
Some hail was raised right there, wasn't it?
Wasn't it just? But
Close your hands.
Your opponent. Go! Drive again, and needs to be careful of that elbow at the front of the pad, Jeff, but he's got where he needed to be, and Holland tucks in tighter, but the tricep there is doing the damage, doing the work, and the short lever of Jeff Hale is a weapon. Tom Holland trying to maintain that position, and if he can get separation from the shoulder, and you can see we are now alive, oh, a reignited Hellraiser.
When you come inside, you come inside.
Close your hands. Go!
And here we go! Big drive! Jeff Hale sets that tricep, but Holland comes back! Enormous pop! Oh my word! To move, and we're going to see something different here from Hale. I can feel that he's going to try and time this. Holland has so much to choose from. He's gone for that top roll again, trying to peel open the hand and wrist of Jeff Hale. Jeff is going to the back now. He's sold a lot of it there and again, but Tom Holland was equal to it.
That was it, baby!
Was that the pin?
You got it!
It was called.
Okay, so Jeff Hale won. Here's my thing, right? Okay, so here's my thing. Tom Holland should have won that. In this match, you see Tom dig him out, top rolling, start to slam through. No, that was not a pin. He did not pin Jeff Hale. However, Jeff Hale intentionally slipped a half an inch from the pad, and a slip on the losing side is a loss. So, what the fuck? How are we gonna enforce some rules and then some rules we don't? You know what I mean? Like, either you need to rewrite the rules so that it doesn't include that, or you need to enforce them. I don't know, man. I have nothing against Jeff Hale, although he is cringy. everything Jeff Hale does just makes me wilt and cringe, and oh god, it's like nails on a chalkboard.
I tried to stump this fool. I tried to beat him in his own game. But no. He wanted to come inside, deep inside. And you know what I say? That move don't work on me unless you got power.
His interviews, like when they went to his house, and he talks about, oh, I love video games, and he doesn't. And then he's like doing wand shit with his wife out in the yard, like LARPing and whatnot. To the final interview here, that's just so cringy you can barely fucking watch it. I don't hate Jeff. It sounds like I hate him. I don't hate Jeff Hale. I just think the dude's super cringy. Anyway, guys, good job, Jeff. I guess you lost that, but good job, I guess. Tom, man, I'm sorry. Sometimes shit just happens and it doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Anyway, guys, let's get on to the next one. So next up, we've got Quinlan Mendes versus Proto Hoagland. Let's go ahead and watch it.
There on the lower right.
And away we go! Massive drive! Quinlan Mendes on the setups. Big drive from Hoagland, and this time he sets it deep and tight, and that is what we wanted to see. Ladies and gentlemen, we are deep inside, and Hoagland is going on arms. Who is the stronger man? Proto Hoagland, relentless Proto Hoagland, trying to squeeze back, edging back onto the, little elbow pop there.
Foul.
Of going back there again, I expect Q to look for something very different here.
Close your hands. Go!
And away we go! That's better from Hoagland. He's deep, he's tight, and he's managed to get some separation now. Turns that around and drives the elbow. No, was not a foul. Digs in tight there. That was not a foul. He rolled onto the belly of the forearm. I question that. Quinlan Mendes is tight, but I just think that was not
elbow hop on the start.
Early in both instances in round one, not the case here.
Close your hands. Go!
whoever comes through this, they're going to have battle scars to boast, that's for sure. Hoagland has put the brakes on. He's in a bad spot. And Quinlan Mendes has used it all. He's gone to the back of the pad, and it's a waiting game here for Hoagland. But can he dig him back up from that position? Q's got to be careful. He's ridden the fouls. There it is, and that looked clean. What do we got?
Saying no. Came off the back.
Here we go! Massive drive again, Hoagland with that awesome arm strength. Locks it in there and trying to go into a counter. Quinlan Mendes driving hard to the back of the pad. Again, that elbow bend. It looks that's off the pad. It came there, and now Proto goes on the attack. I thought Quinlan was off again. Big rotation there, and there's the hand control from Hoagland. Needs to keep that wrist. Q is in trouble. He's lost the hand and wrist. Very difficult position. There's the pin, and that's the win. Proto Hoagland, little smarter on the day.
Okay, this was a fun match, man. Not for the reasons I would originally want a match to be exciting, but it was still exciting. I do feel like Quinlan got cheated a little bit, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Quinlan probably won that twice over. But they kept calling fouls. They kept calling fouls on shit that they would let slide in other matches, and that's confusing. Quinlan's elbow did come off the back a little bit, but so did Frodo's come off the front. And people say, well, that's Quinlan forcing him off the front. It's still an elbow foul. An elbow foul's an elbow foul. So shouldn't you just restart the match? I mean, and then to not call running fouls, to not alert the puller, hey, you're on a running foul. I don't know, man. I enjoyed 406 a lot, but I do feel like that Bart was reffing it strangely. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know if the rules changed. I don't know if he's just tightened up about some stuff and loosened up about other stuff. I don't know. But Quinlan, I thought you won, man. You came in strong as shit. Quinlan dislikes me because of a video I made in 403 maybe, where he got beat and I congratulated his opponent. So Quinlan won't talk to me, won't have me on Facebook, won't show up to practices if I'm there, it's the same deal. So anyway, Quinlan, you did a really good job, man. I thought you got cheated. Proto, also, I mean, Proto played his game like he's supposed to, so I can't be mad at Proto Hoagland. He did exactly what I would have done. And he progressed to the finals of their little round robin. So, congratulations, Proto. Sorry, Quinlan. Let's go on to the next one. Next up, we've got Nicholas Nanestad, the Steel Giraffe, versus Mike Selearis, the Chemist. Let's get into it.
Close your hands.
Physically gifted individual in the hand and wrist. Oh, hit so hard, the Steel Giraffe there. He
went down to steel.
Yeah, he worked the hand of Nanestad before the match has started. He can't afford to expose his own hand by doing so. Selearis moves around now. That's good for Mike. And that is the win. Michael Selearis did. Closes down, starts to drive. This is good for Michael. It's over. Michael has everything there. And that's the win. And it is an impressive win. And Michael Selearis.
Okay, Mike Selearis was just a fucking piece of metal, dude. Congratulations, Mike. I'm a fan of Mike Selearis, and anybody who watches my channel knows that. The dude has the potential to be something really special. He's a unique arm wrestler, and I really think he proved it here. He was just a brick, it's nothing moved. Fucking Nick Nanestad hit him so hard he fell on the floor, and Mike didn't budge. So, congratulations to Mike Selearis, man. Let's get on to the next one, guys. It will be the finals of this little round robin thing. So next up, we've got Proto Hoagland versus Mike Selearis in the finals of this little round robin. Let's watch it.
Close your hands.
Huge favorite here, Selearis.
Best of 5. Here we go, Neil.
Winner.
Yeah.
Wow. I've missed it, partner.
Wow. Hoagland there with the. Oh my word. Wow, big drive from Mike to the side. Oh, Proto stopped it. Now this is interesting. Proto may put some fatigue into Mike here. Look into the camera. This is pivotal, Ben. Make no mistake about it. Because if Proto Hoagland can fatigue. Look at the foul from Selearis.
Foul
That
on
was a
Selearis.
biblical foul.
No win. One
Yep.
foul on Mike. Go.
On the way we go! Much better position this time from Mike, and he's coiled around, he's exposed the hand and wrist of Proto. The arm strength of Proto Hoagland is marvellous. That is incredible. Selearis had everything there, absolutely everything, but Proto has dug it back, and he's starting to make Mike work. This is good for Proto Hoagland if he can get his wrist back. Selearis now staying tight and calm. He's got a good position. That was an elbow foul. Proto needs to concentrate on the match and not on the fouls too much. Look at the joint strength from the Norwegian. I mean, he's in a terrible position. Surely it's a win. He was
2-1 Selearis with the lead.
on the way we go! Hoagland with a huge stride onto that tricep, but Selearis looking good there. He's driven around, and this is a great position for the chemist. I think he knows that he's in fabulous shape here. He's starting to press. Proto's in trouble. Surely he can't come back there. The fatigue is the winner, and Michael Selearis, you know.
Congratulations, Mike. Like I said before, I'm a big Mike Selearis fan. And this dude showed why in this match. Just solid as fuck. He's willing to try any kind of crazy ass angle. It just really worked. There is a note that I wanted to touch on. Look, I am a flop press guy. Ask anybody who trains with me, ask anybody who's ever arm wrestled with me. I'm so strong in a top roll. I'm so strong in a hook. But if I can manage to land in a flop press, you're probably fucked. So I am a flop press guy. And what Proto Hoagland did was the shittiest, weakest flop press I've ever seen. And he did not win that match. Mike Selearis should have won this whole situation an entire match earlier. If you're flopping and the dude comes up on top of you, rotates your hand out, and smacks you to the ground and he's on top, then you have lost. And that's exactly what happened with Frode. Frode lost that match. You know, Mike Selearis climbed on top and pulled down. And somehow they still didn't give him the... I don't know. But, congratulations, Mike. You deserved it, man. Proto Hoagland next time, buddy. You're a powerhouse, so don't get discouraged. Okay, guys, let's get on to the next one. Okay, next up, we've got Dugan versus Carlson, the first of our female round-robin super match thing. Let's get into it.
Close your hands. Go.
Big drive, all Dugan all day.
Big
That
time.
was great from Middle. She's battled serious illness and come back victorious. That's done again. Wow.
What happened here? Dugan was way too fucking strong for Carlson, and there's probably not an angle on that table where Carlson could have won. So that's what happened, is Dugan was just too powerful. Congratulations, Michelle. I'm sorry, Carlson. Shit happens. Keep training. Get up there and train with Fia, man. I'm telling you, you gotta focus on power as well as technique. You can't be one dominant to the other, unless you're Dave Chafee. All right, guys, let's get on to the next one. Okay, next up we've got Petrova. I think I said her last name right. Versus Rysik, who is my girl, Fia fucking Rysik, son. So let's see what happens.
The power there
Close
from
your hands.
Dimitrina.
Go.
On the way we go. Oh, Dimitrina is at the hook. Now we are on. This is great for the Bulgarian. She's so powerful inside. I'll tell you what, Dimitrina's got this. That's the pin, and the Bulgarian should make a mistake now.
Close your hands. Go.
On the way we go. Oh, wow.
None
That's
there.
the pin.
None at all, Neil.
Close your hands. Go.
On the way, big drive, there's the pin.
There it is.
That was smooth, that was clean, that was clinical. That was the World Arm Wrestling League champion.
Okay, that was a fun match. That was one of the more fun matches of the night for me. Petrova was very powerful, and I don't think anybody saw that coming. That deep inside, that she had the advantage, which was kind of crazy. And on that first match, she just caught Fia sleeping. Sunk her in, took her to the bed. And Fia was not ready for that shit. But I think that snapped awake the thing that wakes up in Fia. Fia is female Devin Larratt. They are the same human being almost. Even in the way they look, if you really look at them. And sometimes she just needs to get snapped into the situation, and then she just wakes up, she's a dragon. And so after that first match, it was just fuck you, like over and over again. So, good job, Fia Isaac. I am a fucking huge Fia Isaac fan. When I was designing the Country Crush calendar, Fia was a have-to-have arm wrestler. I needed her in that calendar. So big fan. Congratulations. And sorry, Petrova. I doubt you'll ever see this because I think you're Ukrainian. I don't know if you speak English or not. Anyway, on to the next one, guys. Next up is Dugan versus Rysick, and I'm excited. Let's see what happens.
She's not going to try to make this a brutal match. Wow! There it is. Maybe she try and make her hand do the work. No, she's out. She was focused and fast off the start. She's almost allowing Michelle to initiate, and I think, yeah, she's stonewalling it. Yeah. Here, she's just letting Michelle, and that's nice of veering away. She's not doing that to belittle her opponent. She's
okay, so Michelle Dugan's first match, it went down that way because Michelle was just too fucking strong. And that was my dog. How cute is that? And this match happened like this because Fia was just too fucking strong, and she was awake. Like, you could see in her eyes, you could see in her facial expressions. She was ready. She was there. So, congratulations, Fia. Sorry, Michelle. Like I said, it was a strength thing. I don't think you did anything wrong per se. So, congratulations, Fia. All right, guys. That was the females super round robin matchy thing, battle royale, whatever they're calling it. Let's get on to the next match. Next up, we've got one of the ones that everybody was pretty excited to see. Hutchings, Zilla versus Marcia Barbosa. Let's watch it.
Twitch muscle fiber.
Go Todd's way a little bit. Right there. Close your hands. Go.
Oh, look at that! Big drive, and Todd has put the brakes on. He's already stretching open Barbosa. Marcia in a good position at the top, but the side pressure from Todd there is doing him a lot of favours. Marcia. Usually not required to run in an arm wrestling match, but he wants to stay outside. Todd Hutchings so powerful, diligently working now, squeezing to the side. Oh, he's closed the wrist. It is on, and Todd Hutchings there will stay there. He'll sit there and he'll bleed Marcia. He could finish this match at any time, I feel, but right now he doesn't want to. Marcia senses it, he lets it go. You walk past this individual and you feel your testosterone rise just from being close. Yeah. Wow! Hit there! Where the hell did that come from? He has in his strap. Oh, that looked like a pin, and that's going to be a pin. Surely that was a win. Yeah, that's a pin. Just one. Marcia strap. That's the opportunity.
See if it helps him here. Barbosa trying to win it.
And there it is, connecting, and he's already extending Marcia. And now it's on. The power is down.
Foul on Barbosa.
The bleed is on. Marcia is on a running foul. And he has a lot of fatigue in that arm. He needs to be careful here that he doesn't burn himself out in this match. Todd Hutchings is happy there. He's happy to win ugly. He doesn't need this match to look good. He needs it to destroy his opponent. He wrestled there all night. Marcia quite static. So much pressure to the side. So much pressure into his wrist that he can't move his hand. He needs to try to push forward. There's the walk. Got a better angle, but in doing so, he got on a second running foul and he's lost focus.
2 fouls now on Barbosa.
This is over, Ben.
Yeah.
Todd Hutchings has taken control, and that match, that's to give him more height. Big drive, but the brakes have gone on.
Yes,
Todd
they have.
And there's the drive from Marcia again. He tried to come forward and readjust. He can't afford to keep stationary. Once the match is stationary, Todd's opportunity to adjust is massively increased. And Todd now leaning on him, laying on him heavily, putting the pressure to the side.
Yes.
He wants to just keep that pressure applied across and down, and Marcia is running out of options. He's being choked out right now. You can see he's opening up the distance between the shoulder and the wrist, and it's becoming greater and uglier. There he tried to run to the side, and that's a foul surely, but yeah it's over.
Yep.
Side pressure from Todd, and that's a clean win and a deserved win.
Indeed. Hutchings.
What happened? Zilla, man, strong as a goddamn ox. For him to come up and wait and still be this dominant is super impressive. Todd just played this game like he was supposed to. He waited out the hit, boom. He let Marcia get a little tired, and then he just would crumple in and side pressure out. I mean, that's what Todd Zilla does, and Todd Zilla did that exactly to the T. The one time Marcia flashed him, I think Todd might have been sleeping a little bit and didn't maybe hear the go. The last match looked a little iffy. Looked like he might, get stretched out a little bit, but he pulled it back in and then went back to his game plan. So, good job. I'm a huge Todd Zilla fan, and next time they hold one of those open practices, I am going to travel for that shit, because I want to learn from that guy. Alright guys, let's get on to the next one. Alright, next up we've got another big match, Cataract versus Mask. We're getting into like some of the heavy dudes now, so I'm excited for this. Let's watch it.
Fight his emotions here. He needs to. Whoa! Jeez! Oh man! Really is unconcerned about that. There must be more.
Shoulder in.
A combination of pressure must be back and side.
Bring this forward. Get this out that way. Close your hands. Go.
No, not man. Wow. And monkeys in a garbage can. Scary animal, man. Scary animal.
Cataract trying to put this away.
Now that's better from Matt, but he's not bothered. He can sit there.
Oh yeah.
Big foul for a massive foul, actually, monumental foul. And at this point, Jerry can drop the match. He's not going to count against him. The best thing about that is that Matt Mask believes it, and that's going to do his confidence a world of good. He's talking.
I'm warming you up, big boy, he says.
Man has put his body to the test, but he keeps coming.
He does. So does Cataract.
He's unsettled here.
Your arm on my fucking shoulder. I'll get it off. Back his shoulder up too.
Jerry is unsettled. He needs to keep his mind on the
Anything else.
The speed from Matt Mask. Evident there. Oh, Jerry. But that's a good spot for Matt if he can stay with it. Jerry will stay there all day. Matt needs to try and carve around a little bit and get it. No, it's
couldn't do it. Cataract. 3-1 victor against Mask.
Yeah, problematic.
So Matt Mask is coming off of a bajillion injuries, and I'm sure if you keep up with arm wrestling, you know what's all happened to him. He's broken fingers and hands and thumbs, and he's tore his pec, and he's ripped like his quad, and like that dude just took an ass whooping this season. And most of it wasn't even traditional injuries you get from arm wrestling. So I don't know. But do I think that played a role? Yes. Do I think that this match would have still went to Jerry if Matt was healthy? Yes. So congratulations, Jerry Cataract, man. I'm a big fan. I too am a flop guy, so it's super cool to see. I mean, you and Crazy George are kind of our pinnacle, right? So it's super cool to see you guys just doing well. And Matt Mask, man, maybe next year, bros. Like I said in the last one, I think next year you might have Devin's number. It did not look like you were close to having Jerry's number. So, is what it is. Let's get on to the next one, guys. Okay, the next one is Luke Kindt versus Sam Harris. Let's see what happens.
Way out, Neil.
He got the moves, and that's exactly the fact here in this match. He does have the moves.
Going to strap? That's a bad idea, dude. I'm telling you right now. Go ahead.
Games.
What we're looking at there, guys, is that Luke Kindt wants to be on the opposite side of the table.
Fake ass crowd. Fuck up, bro. You know shit about this sport.
He wants the buckle on the opposite side. And big start, but Harris has the brakes on. He's reversed to the side. And now the shoes on the other foot.
Oh, man! Whoa, don't give up. Don't never give up. Never give up.
1-0 Sam Harris.
Close your hands. Go.
No, nowhere near the side pressure there. He's trying to stay reversed. Sam's hand and wrist far too strong.
I never lose the same way twice. Never.
Wow. How about Sam Harris?
He had that run from the drop.
Go.
No, too much side. Sam has far too much side pressure. Luke's not going to win on the reverse. He's not going to be able to reverse out. He needs to put Sam on the losing side of the table, and he's imploding. He's taken off the mic. He's walking away from the table. He doesn't want it anymore.
So what went down? First, we're going to talk about the match. Sam Harris was way more powerful than Luke in every angle, and there's probably not a place on that table where Luke could have beat him. Not on the hit, not on the hook. He's not tall enough to do like a really effective posting top roll, so Luke just got out-muscled. Okay, that shit's out of the way. Now we're on to the way that Luke Kindt behaved like a giant fucking child. And Luke is famous for this. If you guys remember last year, he ripped apart all his fucking WAL medals and trophies, and he pissed on them, and he made a big video about it. And I've never been a Luke Kindt fan, but I mean, this was next level shit. Arguing with the crowd, calling them fucking pussies, and then like mid-match, just giving up, taking the strap off and walking away. Like, what the fuck is that? And you know that he was. Here's the thing, right? I've been out-muscled. Justin Bishop made a killer video about this. I agree with everything he said. I, too, have been out-muscled. Many's the time. I have been outclassed. You take that ass-whooping like a grown-up. Like a fucking man. And Luke Kindt did not do that. Luke Kindt behaved like a child. He undid the straps, took off his microphone, threw the shit on the ground, walked away crying. That looks bad on the sport. But more so, that makes you look like a fuckhead. Like, who's gonna want to train with you? Who's gonna want to even be around you? Like, is that how you behave in your day-to-day life? When you get into an argument with your girlfriend or something and it doesn't go your way, do you just punch holes in the walls and act like a fucking idiot? I don't know, man. I was really disappointed to see that, and I just hope that people, companies, sponsors, television premieres, I hope that they don't think that that is how all arm wrestlers behave. Because if it is, that's going to damage the sport. Anyway, guys, let's get on to the next one. Let's get away from this bullshit. Let's have some fun. So, on to the next one. So, next up, we've got Storm Chelino versus RVJ, Rob Vigilant. Let's see what happens. Let's get into it.
To expose that confidence weakness. And he's got something there. Storm's got something. You could see momentarily there. Rob's staying with it, though. And now he's applying more arm. Vigilant is on this. It's over. Vigilant has got it. He's taken the hand and wrist, and Storm needs to let this go, and does. He heard the instruction. Big swallow back there. He needs to make this count. It's over. The hand and wrist there went. Rob Vigilant has taken control again, and Storm is in a world of pain. Rob there can rotate around. Storm's hanging on. This is a strong body. But it's not doing him any favours. Rob can come in onto the bicep, he can press. All this is doing is taking away any opportunity that Storm has to find a way back in the... Storm will fight to the death. There isn't that how it's over. I mean, look at this. Rob, as soon as that wrist turned, when you see that wrist crank, it is done. And Storm actually tried to do... Okay, so Storm Solano lost, Rob Vigilant won. Storm played that whole situation perfectly. He surrendered the match when it was fruitless, when he knew he was going to get burnt out, which is super smart. A lot of arm wrestlers don't have that kind of table smarts. They'll just fight and burn themselves out. And I think he did everything right. And that hurts that much more when you do everything right and you still lose. So that's, man, Storm, you got my heart, man. Rob was just more powerful. Not only in his bicep, which is kind of his, that's his thing, is his bicep, right? But also in his hand. His hand would just look conditioned and strong as fuck. His angles were all good. Rob just did a killer job. Storm is not a pushover, so for Rob to just go out there and handle the situation like that is impressive. Congratulations, RVJ, man. I'm proud of you. Alright, guys. I think it's time for the big one. I think it's time for Michael Todd versus Devin Larratt.
Look at my nuts. I'm just trying to even it.
Come around. Close your thumbs. Foul. When you first tapped, you had it here.
1 foul, Devin, capping.
Smart tactic employed by Michael there, the chest bump. Looking to feel what direction.
Close your thumbs.
Devin will react autopilot, his body will react. That's what Michael wanted to know. There's the sign. He's taken the wrist of Lara.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you what it is. Anybody who doubted that Michael Todd was in this match, doubt no longer, because Devin is going to have to work for this one.
Big time.
Michael Todd hanging back. Michael can stay there for a long, long time.
Yes, he can.
Devin needs to gain his hand back. He needs to walk and climb. Nothing wrong with those elbows. There's the climb and the attempted climb. He's going to take small, bite-sized moves to try to gain incremental wins. He can't take big sweeps. He can reach anywhere on the table, but he must time the movement. If he opens his hand and leaves it open for any extended period of time, Michael will capitalize and Devin's hand and wrist will collapse. Devin Lara, super cerebral, but he is having to think hard now, and he's lost his wrist, regains it. That's the benefit he's got with the length of arm, the hand and wrist control. He's feeling for weaknesses, trying to see if he can bust open the arm of Michael Todd. Everybody of the opinion that nobody has the endurance of Devin Lara. We're about to find out if that's true.
Yeah, he's...
There's that hand walk. This is exactly the same as we saw in round 1 in Manchester. Devin going to try and press through.
Wow! Are you kidding me?
Devin. He knows he has an opportunity to do something that maybe even he thought he couldn't do. Expect more side. There's a big drive early from Devin. He's gone in early. He tried to finish it early. Look for the reversal from Michael if he can make this about arm. If he can make it all on arm, he'll try and come around and press. And he needs to get it now. He can't sit and on arm. He'll try. He's not going to burn out Devin as he thought he might. Devin with the climb. There was the attempt. Oh! Unsuccessful. Michael tried to dive in. I knew it was going to come. It's just a matter of time. Now Devin is becoming more comfortable. He's trying to find that gap. Starting to come for a press there, but he's got a little bit outside his shoulder now. This is a little more dangerous for Devin.
Digging into that right leg.
Same move. Same move again. Michael rise to it now. Big dive on the arm. There was the attempt again. Michael does it. That's the press. That is a win. And he timed it right.
Initiating crew as well.
2011. Said earlier, 15,000 people were ignited by this match, and we're getting more of the same. Sometimes you put two elements together and it just makes a good sauce, and that is what we're seeing here. Devin again trying to bounce from the center and make this about a hand battle. If he can achieve that, it's big time in his favor. Michael is aggressive to the side, a little bit like Todd. Great move from Devin there, great move from Devin. Brought it back up to center. Michael stays with it, and those little bumps, you see him? He'll just do that little push to the side.
Yeah.
What he's trying to do there is stop Devin from finding a balance point, an anchor point. And Devin's wrist has been sacrificed. He's going to press. Can he finish? He's sold it now. He's gone to the bank. Really needs to finish here. He saw Cataract do this successfully, and he's done it once himself tonight. Can he do it again? So very close.
Elbow foul on Michael Todd.
This is the skin of his teeth from Michael. I mean, he couldn't run anymore. I'm not sure what we've got, whether it's an elbow foul. We're going to find out.
Devin wins it. 2-1.
This is not that look. If you look at him now, he's very serious.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that's a pin. That was a pin. Oh, damn day.
Yes, it was.
Through the pad. That's 2-2 in any book.
Close your hands. Go!
And away we go. Massive drive from Todd. There's the hand and wrist, and Devin will sell it now. He's going to try everything he can possibly do to press through that arm. He will go to the bank. There's nothing left now. There's no opportunity to come back. He must finish this arm wrestling match. He's committed. He's driven forward. There is nowhere to run. He's pending He's diving around the table, anything he can do to get more leverage on this match. But Michael Todd has seated himself there and he's climbing. Watch for the big drive from Devin, he'll try to time it. He wants to extend the bicep of Michael Todd. If he does that, Michael's going to get a sharp pain in the back of his elbow and he'll be forced to give up.
Yeah.
Michael's got to climb higher, keep that pressure applied. If he can get Devin onto his side of the table, he'll then look to sneak around and press. The range, the reach of Devin Lara is like no one else, but he has no feeling in that hand and wrist now. And Michael climbs, little squeeze, stays tight. There's no elbow foul there. Jordy's looking for it, but it doesn't exist. That was a foul from elbow. It was actually Devin's. The elbow came on top of him, and he's on the running foul.
Yep.
Michael is looking good here. Very brave attempt to reversal from Devin Lara, and he's actually managed to loosen the strap. Talk about fight to the death.
Are you kidding me? This is absolutely epic.
Michael Todd coming for the press. Michael tried to get on that shoulder.
Yeah.
If he connects with that shoulder, the match is over.
Yeah. Devin had him oh so close.
He's gone to the bank and he's gone to the bank early. Needs to watch that elbow too. Michael Todd looking good for the monster right now. Devin sweating heavily. The man with no limits may have just found a limit. This is an unbelievable arm wrestling match. The last time these men met, I told you earlier today, it was the best arm wrestling match I'd ever seen. This
might be the best one I've ever seen.
Awesome. Big drive. Well, Michael comes on the side. Wow! It is monster. Tuck it down. Michael Todd.
Okay, guys. That was our final match. That was the Super Heavyweight Championship. That was Michael Todd versus Devin Lara. How did that shit go down? Michael Todd, bro. Woo! God damn. Everybody knew he was gonna King's move his way out. It's what Mike does. I don't think anybody thought his hand was gonna be that goddamn dominant, dude. He took Devin's hand pure pronation right from the start. He just crumpled my man's hand. And I'm a Devin Lara fan, dude. Devin Lara is my Michael Jordan. He's my Superman. So to see him get beaten like that, to see him try everything he could try, he climbed up on the goddamn table, was laying flat on the table, and still didn't have enough flop to pull Mike's hand down, except for that one match. Whew. That was impressive as shit, Mike. And congratulations, dude. You deserve it. Nobody on the planet, I mean, people are gonna talk shit just because of your style. I get the same bullshit because I flop sometimes, but it is what it is. But nobody can say you're not the pinnacle right now. You are the world champion, man. So now this begs the question: do we get to start seeing Mike versus the European gods? You know what I mean? Like the Olegs and the Dennises and these assholes. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Devin, I mean, you are what most of us aspire to be. You are, if you were in a video game and you were creating an arm wrestle, people would make you. Like, you have all the right tools. You know everything I'm saying. Congratulations, Michael Todd. I'm super proud of you, dude. All right, guys, that was WAL 406. That's the end. So, like I said in the beginning of the video, if you've made it this long, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing and all the views and all the bullshit that I put you through. Now that WAL is over for the year, I'll probably pick the same format up with like UALs and PAFs and stuff like that. We will absolutely be covering the big fantasy matches, Devin Lara versus Denis Saplinkov in December. We will cover all of that shit. So feel free to subscribe down below, guys. I also make weekly and sometimes twice a week videos, usually on like arm wrestling, philosophy of arm wrestling, my thoughts on a subject, training, although I will never teach arm wrestling on this channel, because I do not think that I am a good enough arm wrestler to be teaching people shit just yet, but we will talk about philosophy a lot. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'm Wes Björnsson. This is The Grip, and I hope to catch you next time.